everyone. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited to be back and doing this. I've missed doing this so much. I'm officially all caught up with orders and I can finally get back to making content after everything went a bit crazy. But I've done a video on talking about all of that. So I'm just going to say thank you so much to everybody. And I really appreciate everyone's patience. And I just can't wait to be back doing this because this has helped me so much. So we are going to start off with moving the money into my little holder. I do find that easier. Where should we put this? So we've got our 5s, 10s, 20s, and look, I've got a new 50. I've been wanting one of these new 50s for a while and I kept getting the old paper ones. I don't know why I was so desperate to get one because it is rather underwhelming when you've actually got one. But yeah, it's nice that they all match now. I think the old 50s are still valid for use until October, either this year or next year. And I am just going to put one of my £1,000 placeholder notes in the back here just because I like how it looks. I do also have these in £500. If they're not on the site now, they will be soon. So they're just good for being able to put your actual money back into the bank and using this as a bit of a placeholder to kind of mark that you've got that money still in your envelopes. So I do get a lot of questions about how I plan and how to start this if you're a beginner, if you've never done this before. I'm actually going to show you the cash stuffing planner that I use so that I know how much money to get out of the bank and how much money that I've got to work with for each envelope. So I work all of that out before I do this actual physical bit. So I've got that as an Excel spreadsheet, only it's not Excel, it's numbers because I'm on a MacBook. So I'm just going to show you that now. Okay, so you should be able to see my cash stuffing planner now. So at the top here, I've got my income, and what I mean by that is just the amount of money that I'm stuffing at that time. And this, it will show me how much money I've got left to budget. So if, for example, I changed the rent to 300, it would show that I've got 100 left to put somewhere. So I'm just going to put that back to 400. And then I'm also going to just show you this quickly. So I use this to work out what I actually put on my cash totals card, which you've probably seen, but I'll show you again in a second, my physical one. So I can write this down, take it into the bank so I don't have to say it out loud how much money I'm getting out, just for safety reasons really. And it makes it easier for the cashier at the bank because they know exactly what denominations I need in, because I think, or especially at my bank, they don't have something that works out for them. They always have to do it with a pen and paper if I say, oh, can you just give me this in 20s and this in 10s? So this will tell them how many notes they need and what the amount is. This isn't currently on my shop, but it will be in the future if you want to be able to use this. It is a Mac version, so I'll have to put it on my partner's computer to make sure it works as Windows. But if this is something that you want to be able to use, I can definitely arrange that. Just let me know in the comments. And if you're watching this video a long time in the future, just check the description box. Okay, so as always, we're going to start off with the cash envelopes first. Now, the cash envelopes, if you're new to all of this, is the money that you're using that week or that month. These are the money that you're actually going to be spending. Sinking funds tends to be things that you're saving up for in advance, like let's say your car insurance. I don't have one for a car insurance, but I've got a sinking fund in here to buy a car and for Christmas and things like that. So I'll show you that in a bit. So cash envelopes, this is the card I was just talking about, so the cash totals card. You can buy these from my website as well if you would like them, so you can just write on it. I didn't use this one. I've got, as you can imagine, I've got quite a few of these, but I used a different one, and this, you would just write down what you've got on your cash totals sheet in here, hand it over to the cashier, and they will give you the right amount. So this is reusable, and it's just a nice card size that you can actually keep in your wallet, so it's really convenient. I need to wipe that off actually, and just not use loads, because that is unnecessary. You only need one. Okay, so rent. We are going to start off by doing rent. I'm going to take my pen out. Now, I can't remember, should I write on these, the trackers, as I'm doing this video, or should I just wait until after? I think in this video, I'm going to wait until after. But let me know if that's something that you want to see or not, or I'll just save it for later. So in rent, we're going to be putting 400 in rent today. Now it is a bit touch and go at the moment because our rent is due this week and we definitely don't have enough in this envelope. I'm hoping we're going to get some more money this week to top it up. So what I'm going to do is another 50 like that. So that's 100. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. That should be 300 there. So let's just check this out. We're going to do 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 400. That's all good. So it's going to go in rent. So funny, I get so many comments on TikTok, mainly from kids that don't really understand the world yet, but saying, oh my god, rent is such a scam, or oh my god, I can't believe you rent, why not just buy a house? And it's like, do you really think I'd be cash stuffing if I was in a financial position to put a deposit down on a house? And you have to have sympathy for people, because a lot of people just don't understand. Like, if they're in a position where they can't understand why you're doing this, they're probably in a bit of a blessed position where they don't need to. So you always have to be a bit kind and like keep a cool head. Bills isn't going to get any because I've been putting some extra money into a different bank account to cover my bills, so I might start using this less and less. I don't know, we may need to. Pablo, who is our dog, he is going to be getting just 10 because there's already 20 in here. So that's 30. Do you know what? I didn't actually double check the rent, did I? But I think because it is, just trust me, there should be £700 in there now. Food, we are going to put 45 in food. I'm actually going to do it like that. What have we got in food? 20. So another reason I like doing this on camera is because you will always pick up on my mistakes. If I get something wrong, leave a £5 out, put 20 quid wrong somewhere. You guys are fantastic at letting me know, so it's really good. So we've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 65 in food. Now that it's kind of getting wintry, autumny again, I think we're going to start having cooked meals again, because we have been eating a lot of Deliveroo recently and it's just not on. It's actually disgusting the amount of Deliveroo and Domino's we have. Petrol, the Great British petrol situation, I think is coming to an end. It doesn't seem so bad where we are now, and it was really dire. Like, our whole town was dry at one point. So that's just going to be getting 20. Might as well write that one whilst we're here. Is that annoying that I'm just doing one? What is the date today? God, I don't even know what the date is. I can't check because I'm on my phone. Well, that is super extra annoying now that I've not even written the date, but oh well. Beauty, as you can tell, I need some infills. So in beauty, I'm only going to put 10. What have we got in here? Yeah, that's fine, I think. So we've got 35. Probably do with an extra £5 in there, but that will come from somewhere. Health, we are going to add in 10 to health. So for health, I'm actually not on a prescription anymore. Woohoo! But I am saving for fillings. Boohoo. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10. Oh my god, what am I doing? 10, 15, 20. So that's 220 in there now for health. But you've not missed that, have you? Me not being able to count. Miscellaneous is just going to be getting 5. I love when I can add 5s to things, because although it doesn't feel like much at the time, it does build up. So there's now 15 in miscellaneous, and miscellaneous is just for like unplanned things. So for example, let's say I went and got my nails done tomorrow and I only had 35 in that envelope and my nails were 40. I could take £5 out of here as like a bit of a buffer. And household is also going to be getting 5. So that's going to bring that up to 20. So that's the cash envelopes done. So, I mean, 700 in rent. Our rent is 1,150. So we're going to need an extra 450 by the end of this week from somewhere. So let's manifest that and get that into the universe. Obviously, you know, if things don't go to plan, I will just have to pull money from other places. And you may notice that my sinking funds are a little bit on the bare side. They have been absolutely raided, and because we went to Lake Como, there was a lot of money in here that is no longer in here, and it was fantastic. I spoke about that in my last video that I uploaded, with a little bit of a mini 60-second video from it as well. So where I was at £800 with the emergency fund, but we're now back down to 350. So there's not any in my Monzo pots, it is all here. So that's okay, we're starting from scratch, and I know that a lot of people will be able to relate to things not always going to budget, things not always going to plan, and the main thing is you getting back to it rather than going, fuck it, it doesn't work. So in emergency fund, we're going to be putting 50. Yeah. I'm having a mare again. Okay, right. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400. Is that right? Yes. Woohoo! Can't believe it. So 400, that's nice, that's growing again. We want to get, I mean, my first goal is to get this to 1,000, but ideally I would like to build my emergency fund up a little bit more above that, because, I don't know, my emergencies seem to be quite expensive. Travel, you can see that's empty. We had 555 in there. That all went to Como, so bye-bye. That won't be getting any because I can't afford to go anywhere in the near future, so no worries about that. But Christmas, this is the fun one. I'm so excited about this. So, here is the challenge. I need to get my other pink Sharpie because I don't use this one. Have it. Okay, so in Christmas, we're going to be putting another 50 in today. Now, I got confused because I think I'm ahead of schedule with this. When I did this, I think it was 15 weeks until Christmas. Sorry, not until Christmas, but until the first weekend of December. And I think I'm ahead of schedule. And I think that's because sometimes I was doing a stuffing more regularly than every week. Like, obviously not all the time, but the way that it lined up. So I think maybe some of the weeks got a double Christmas one, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. So let's pop in another 50 into there. I'm realising there's quite a lot of money still left in this tray that I haven't budgeted for, and I've just realised what that's for, so I'll show you in a minute. So in our Christmas savings challenge, we now have 20, 40, 50, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So that's 580 in our Christmas fund. As you can see, our goal is 800, and that's like the first week of December. I'm looking to have that, so I still have time to do Christmas shopping. Although I do think I'm going to have to crack on with that a bit earlier this year, because I have a funny feeling we're going to have lots of stock problems this year, and it's going to bring its own challenges. And I think everybody's doing a bit of a bigger Christmas this year, not necessarily financially, but because we didn't have that family Christmas last year, or the Christmas that a lot of people wanted. I think this year everyone seems to be going for it, which I'm all for. I'd really actually love a new Christmas tree. I've got an eye on a pink Christmas tree that I would love, but we only got a new one last year, so I don't think that's entirely necessary. Gifts has got 40 in it, that's not going to get anything. Shopping's got 10, and that's not going to get anything. Business has 20, and that's not getting anything. Debt has 20, and that's not getting anything. I mean, that's a bit pointless at the moment, isn't it? I really should take that out and put that elsewhere until I really start attacking my debt. And as I mentioned in my last video, I'm like, I have a lot of it to attack. Like, that doesn't scratch the side, so like, that is a drop in the ocean, really. So I should probably put that to use somewhere else for short term. Tax isn't going to get anything. I'm just taking this out to unfold that 5 because that is bothersome to me. I don't have OCD, but or do I? I don't know. And car, I really do want my own car. This is the first time in my life, like literally since I learned to drive, that I haven't had my own car. And today I went out to get cash, and I realised it's the first time I've left my house since the 7th. And I really do need to work out what the date is. What is the date today? I'm just going to Google it. What is the date? It's the 17th. I don't think I've left the house since the 7th for a dentist appointment. Like, my partner's been taking all of my parcels to the post office. I don't think I've left the house, you know. And not having my own car is part of it. Now, we share a car and it's fine. It's not like I can't leave. I can. But I maybe don't plan things because I don't want to be a pain. So I think I need a car for my sanity at this point. So car is going to get just 10. Oh, 10. Look, it's going to grow. Okay, we're going to build that up. So as you can see, I've got a bit of money left in this tray here, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that. So I almost nearly didn't film this video because I've got so many things that I'm working on that I'm excited to show you that I haven't been able to work on because I've been catching up on orders. Whereas now I'm caught up, I can start working on them. So I've got this savings challenge book, and I'm not going to open it because the thing inside I'm going to announce tomorrow or the day after. It's bigger than this, and this is just going to have the paper forms of the savings challenges in here. And then what I'm going to do is have a separate folder for the actual money that's the same size as those. So I'm going to probably use this for my savings challenges. And this is so cute. I haven't put any labels on them yet, but it's pink on the inside, and then it's like this croc print on the outside. I'm not going to put a sticker on the front of this, I don't think. But I just love this. I love this so much. So all of this money, how much have we got here? I think this should be 200. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 82. So that's 215. No, that's not. Something's gone wrong, guys. Oh my god. This should have been, no, it should have been 200 actually. Which means I've 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So I've left a 5 out somewhere. I left a 5 out. Did I put a 45 in food? Oh, I missed the 5 out of Christmas. I only put 50 into Christmas. So I've got an extra 5 to do something with, because I've already coloured that in. And it just flashed you then, guys. So I've got an extra £5. What to do? So I'll tell you what happened. I put in 50 here, but I actually budgeted 55. So I should have done one of those numbers really. But where could I put this? I'm gonna put this in my car envelope. Cheeky little 5, it didn't hurt anybody. I could actually save that for a sneaky little something that's going in here, but it's, I mean, this is savings really anyway, so maybe I should do, oh, that's just given me an idea. Well, that's all from me. I am going to do another video showing you my savings challenges and what I'm going to do with that. I've got something really fun that we're going to play together, if you want to, of course, and I think there's going to be a competition element. I'm not quite sure yet if that's something I'm allowed to do, but I'm certainly going to give it a go. But thank you so much for tuning into another video. Let me know any thoughts, questions, queries, anything like that in the comments. I love reading your guys' comments, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.